So, good morning, one and all. So, welcome. I welcome all the participants to the webinar titled "How to Crack GPAT and the Government Job." Our today's speaker is Mr. Vaibhav Patil and Miss
Hello.
Pooja Gadkari. Yeah. So first, I will give you about the introduction of our both the speakers. So Mr. Vaibhav Patil is the founder of Asha Competitive Careers and giving awareness and training in many colleges for competitive exams. He is also a corporate trainer, memory trainer, and have authored two books. The first book is UPSC, MPSC, CSAT, which is published in 2014. And the second book is The Bliss for Mind Programming, Emotional Intelligence, and Memory Training, which is published in year 2019. Basically, Mr. Vaibhav Patil is a mechanical engineer and has worked in Mahindra & Mahindra farm equipment sector, Mumbai. Then he completed MBA from Mumbai. Working in education has been his passion, and he has worked on many educational, edutech, and e-learning projects. He has conducted more than 200 seminars and public workshops for government or public sector jobs, competitive exams, memory training, mind programming, and soft skills all over Maharashtra. Guiding and training students for prestigious, well-paid, and secured lifelong career is his mission. He is also founder of Share Skills and Share Skill Online, where experts from various fields share their skills on this skill sharing single platform. So this is what about the introduction of Mr. Vaibhav Patil. And our second speaker is Miss Pooja Deshpande. Miss Pooja Deshpande is a B.Pharm and M.Pharm graduate from Sharad Pawar College of Pharmacy, Nagpur. She is a GPAT trainer. So I welcome our both the speakers. And now I request our esteemed speaker, Mr. Vaibhav Patil, sir, please proceed for the further session.
Yes, sir. Yes. So welcome all of you. So today our session is on the basis of government jobs, competitive exams, and GPAT. Of course, there will be more focus on GPAT, but I would also like to give you some basic introduction of government jobs, because the reason is, since last many years, state public service commission, central government jobs, railways, apart from bank jobs are there, PSU jobs are there. 60 to 70% students who are qualifying those examinations are from engineering and pharmacy background. This is a reality since last many years. Hence, I think that every engineering or every pharmacy student should go for government job if they are looking for some secured career option, right? So, yes, your comments are visible to me. Good morning, everyone, and I'm very much thankful for the principal and management of Crack GPAT College of Pharmacy for giving this webinar and opportunity to talk in front of you. So in chat box, I will expect what are the secured career option in today's situation. For example, pandemic is there, recession comes, right? Market dynamics changes. There are lots of market is changing for pharmacy, right? So conventional, you can say shops are being replaced by the online portals. You might be knowing online portals are there. Pharma online, many companies are coming as online startups. So dynamics are changing. So can you tell me what are the secured career options in this today's era of unpredictability? Can you just write it in a chat box? Yeah. So you can say that you will say startup is there, or you can say some businesses are there. But of course, nothing is nothing is as stable and as secured as a government job and a PSU job. PSU is public sector organizations. Okay, so as far as government jobs are concerned, now why government jobs? Why public sector jobs? Why you can say you should go for those opportunities, or why GPAT? Okay, so madam will be telling you why you should go for GPAT, and I will be telling you why government and PSUs. So of course, I'll be sharing my screen, and as soon as I will share my screen, you will be able to see all the things. Yes. So as far as introduction and all those things, after let's move ahead for opportunities for government jobs. Why government jobs should be there? So first of all, power and social prestige. Now, what do you mean by power? You know, cases are going on. Suppose Sushant Singh Rajput case and all the things, drugs, Bollywood and drugs cases are going on. So what is the power? I will give you a small example. NCB department ask for any big celebrity to come in their office, and the big celebrities are stopping their shooting, and within the next day they are coming into the NCB office. This is called as power and social prestige. As a common man, we don't have any power in today's world. Everywhere we are experiencing just an ordinary treatment everywhere in the world. Everywhere we need to stand in a queue, right? Electricity paying, we need to stand in a queue. Electricity bill, okay, online you might be paying, but in banks, we need to stand in a queue. For college admissions, we need to stand in a queue, right? Even for crowded places like Mumbai, it is a reality that we need to stand in a queue for even toilets. This is a reality for a common man, right? So difference between a common man and government or public service job or officer. See, in India, there are only two people who are given a power and value. You know what are those two kind of peoples are there? Those two kinds of people are politicians and government officers, or the officers who are working in PSUs. Only these two people only these two kind of people have power, and you can say social prestige and value in a society. Otherwise, businessmen are there, common man is there. They don't have that kind of power and value in a society. You might be saying big businessmen are there, but if government and ministers decide, any business can stop in India. This is a power, right? There are many examples. You might have seen many celebrities are getting arrested, or you might have seen some actions have been taken against the celebrity, not current case, but even in previous years also, right? You have many cases, right? Celebrity having unethical behavior, and then they are facing the problems, right? Ministers, even ministers are getting arrested, right? So there are many cases that even ministers are getting arrested by government officers. ED, enforcement director, is there, narcotics department is there, income tax is there, CBI is there, right? So this is called as a power which you will never ever experience in a private jobs. Whatever good, however good company it might be, but you will not experience such kind of situation, such kind of power, such kind of social prestige. What do you mean by social prestige? I'm telling you. Suppose my father was as working in a government. He was forest officer in the Maharashtra government. So I have been seeing him since my childhood. And just a small example of social prestige, that that attestation era was there. Whatever your Xerox used to be there, Xerox copies and photocopies, we need to attest that. So what used to happen that everyone from our society or around the society used to come at our home and used to ask me, is your father at home? I want to attest my photocopy or result of my result photocopy. So please give me a favor and all, because he was a gazetted officer, right? So it was a very nice feeling, just a small thing that he is attesting and his signature is there, and his attestation and signature is accepted in the colleges for admissions. So that sort of feeling, that is called as social prestige, which you will never experience in any private job, right? So such kind of many things are there. I cannot explain you within 15-20 minutes, because today's main theme is about the GPAT. But I think in every pharmacy college, there are aspirants who go for government jobs, right? And you are the best suited people, because you have the good background of science, you have good background of mathematics, you have good background of logic, and studying hard subjects, studying big syllabus. You already are prepared for that. That's why government jobs are more suitable for you, along with the GPAT also. So what is that government officer gets different kinds of benefits. Of course, they get us salary and all. That is a secondary. First of all, they get huge facilities, great facilities they get. See, if you Google who is the which is a number one country giving maximum number of benefits to its ministers and employees, I'm definitely sure in any Google result, India will come into top three. That is there. So Indian government takes care of its employee, takes care of its ministers, takes care of its officer extremely well. There are lots of facilities are there. These are just quite a few of them. Vehicle, foreign tour, study leaves, lifetime pension, a superb accommodation, bungalow, gardeners. That I have seen personally. Even my father was not a very big officer, just in a forest department. He was of a first class two, then class one. I have seen all those things. Bungalow is there, servants, right? Huge respect into the city, and you can say that town or that district. Uh, then you might see that legal safeguard used to be there, a separate vehicle for him, and of course, study leaves was not a case with him, but generally a government officer also gets the study leaves. If you want to go in a foreign university, government will sponsor you. Government will have your recommendation to foreign universities. And lifetime pension and retirement benefits are there, of course. So as far as retirement and lifetime pension is concerned, I'll give you another example from my family. My maternal grandfather was a constable in a British era, and he died in 1983. And see, before his death, for some 10 to 15 years, he got his uh, retirement benefits, pension and retirement benefits. And even after his death, since 1983 till now, till 2020, my maternal grandmother, people in our previous generation live around 90 and 100 years. They live. You also might be knowing your grandfather, your grandmother. Generally, their lifespan is 80, 90, and 100 years. No, unfortunately, we don't have such kind of lifespan, right? Even if we have blessed with medical scenarios and all those things. So since 1983 to 2020, around you can say 37 years, my maternal grandmother is getting pension from a central government, even after the death of my maternal grandfather in 1983. Such kind of benefit is there. So government do not only take care of you, but as well as your family, government takes care of. This is the beauty of a government job. Where you will find such kind of scenarios in any private job? Can you tell me? There is one more facility called as CCL, Child Care Leave, in the central government. You'll surprised to know. See, there are many facilities. I'm just telling a few due to the limitation of time. CCL is a child care leave. You can Google it. CCL means unless and until your son or daughter becomes 18 years of age, till that time, you can take any time. You can take 765 days of paid holiday. 765 years is around 2 years. So 2 years you can take a paid holiday for the well-being of your son or for your daughter, maybe health issues, maybe education issues. You have to write the letter to central government. They will give you 2 to 2.5 years of leave, that is paid leave. घर बैठे बैठे आपको 2 साल आपको आपके बच्चे की केयर लेनी है. जब तक वो 18 साल का नहीं होता तब तक any 2 years, any 765 days, government will pay you for you being at home, not even working from home. Such kind of many things are there. So that is the beauty of government jobs. Of course, these are some salary structures from 6 pay commission. Many people ask for, sir, what is the salary and all those aspects. First of all, civil services especially, you don't have to think about the salary. Yes, salary basis, other government jobs are there. Public sector banks, railways, central government jobs. These jobs are there. These are job oriented and salary oriented jobs. But civil services, at least, that is Maharashtra Public Service Commission and Union Public Service Commission, you should not think about the salaries much, right? So these are the different salary figures. It keeps on changing as per the pay commissions. Now, generally, government job patterns are preliminary exams, mains exam, and then interview comes. But here I would like to tell you the most important part is notification. Not only for government, but for any examination. Even if you are preparing for GPAT examination, the first thing you will be doing is that go through the notification in depth. 90% of students don't go through the notification. That is a big problem, right? What is the benefit of notification? Your vision and your direction gets clear as far as due to that notification, right? So the first thing is that go through the notification, even if you are giving for any examination. Then generally comes prelims exams, mains, and then their personality test or interviews there. Understood? Yes, most of the government jobs, public sector banks, then staff selections commissions. See, staff selection commission, little bit different scenario is there. I'll explain you, but this is a general. I'm telling general A grade and B grade government jobs, right? So just a brief about UPSC, because as I told you, 60 to 70% students who are qualifying in UPSC are from engineering and pharmacy background, right? So that's what I'm telling you. So UPSC, different fields are there: IAS officer, IFS, and Indian Police Services, and all. If you, so this is the different posts are there. Many people know, very few people know about all those posts, because most of the people know about IAS, IPS, IRS, couple of posts only. But such kind of 24, 25 different posts are there, even in Group B services. So first thing I would like to tell, if you are targeting any civil services or any government job, you should read about those people. IAS Smita Sabharwal, youngest lady IAS officer in India. Kiran Bedi, everyone knows. Arvind Kejriwal, right now politician, but he was an IRS officer. Civil services, he has got qualified. And he is doing extremely well as a CM, because he know the system, right? Then criteria and all, you can get it in Google. Of course, no need to tell it. Plain graduation, age limitation, attempt limitations. I'm not here to tell you whatever things are available in Google, right? So you can Google it. But just for prelims exam, I will tell, as far as UPSC prelim is concerned, it is general studies and aptitude skills. The paper are there. General studies 200 marks, aptitude 200 marks, 2 hours papers are there. UPSC syllabus, if your school basics are good, UPSC syllabus, you will be more friendly with the UPSC syllabus, because everything is from school, but questions asked are in a different format. Little bit twist questions are there. But syllabus is basically same as per the school. Couple of subjects are there, additional one. Okay. Mains, let's not discuss as of now, not a great time, but I would just like to tell you that it is a subjective in nature, right? Now it is too early to discuss about the UPSC mains, but I like to tell only one thing, that UPSC mains, it is a subjective examination. You need to write, and when you can write, if you are reading, then you will be able to write. Because it is not essay you need to write, but it is not the essay like my rainy season or what if I become Prime Minister of India. Such kind of essays are not there. Essays requires a lot of talent, a lot of content for writing essays and writing the answer. For that, reading is very important. You should read the newspapers called as The Hindu and other content which will be giving you, right? Then one small thing, that you can give UPSC mains in any language. Marathi, if you are comfortable, you can give Marathi, Gujarati. Regional languages are there. You can give UPSC mains in a regional language. Optional subjects are there. If you think you are from pharmacy and you are good in chemistry, you should go. You should choose as a chemistry as optional subjects, right? Biology is there, botany is there. All the optional subjects are there. You can choose any optional subjects out of that, right? Then interviews like this, horseshoe type of interview, candidate is there, chairman, members are there. So we give special training for interview for each and every exam, because each and every exam has a different interview flavor. But only one small tip I will give you here, that whatever questions is coming in the interview, it will come on the basis of whatever answers you are giving. So whenever you are giving the first answer, give it carefully. Suppose the chairman asks a question, what is your hobbies and interests? And candidate says, to pretend that he is a very talented and all, he will say reading is my hobby. Then those other members will cross question very badly, and they will come to know that reading is not the hobby of that candidate. So such kind of situations you need to avoid. Just be very cautious for giving the answers. Give the answers in such a way that not much complicated cross questions will come. Other two members just observe your body language, gesture, posture, and they just note it down. That's it. I would like to give some examples. If you are really looking forward for civil services, look out for Ira Singhal, look out for Ansar Sheikh. Okay, one more name I would like to tell. Pranjal Patil is the name. Pranjal Patil is a blind student who has qualified as an IAS officer. So Google Pranjal Patil, Google Ira Singhal. Ira Singhal is a physically handicapped. Her complete body is deformed. Now in this picture it is not visible, but you can just Google it, Ira Singhal. She is UPSC topper with All India ranking 1 in 2015, even being physically handicapped. Ansar Sheikh, everyone knows, he is very popular. He is the youngest IAS officer from India, from very poor family background, from Jalna. He is from Jalna. Father was an auto rickshaw driver. He used to live in a slum area. He was from a Ferguson College, Pune, started preparing early, first year, second year, and he qualified UPSC in the first attempt whenever he was in the final year. So you should read such success stories. You are reading, you are utilizing YouTube, Facebook, and other internet stuff for useless things. There are a lot more thrilling options available. It is a thrill only. If you read about the Ira Singhal, it is a thrilling lifestyle. If you read about the Ansar Sheikh, his life and his struggles are just thrilling. If you read about Pranjal Patil, a blind candidate who qualified in UPSC, it is really a great thing. So good content is there. Success stories. Read about the success stories in civil services. I'm definitely sure you will feel motivated. Then you will not like this actress and all the stuff. See, actresses, they don't have any, you can say, power or level in front of government officers and ministers. They don't have any power. That you need to understand. Within one signature, actors and actresses will come in the offices of police department, CBI department, income tax, and NCB. So you can understand what they it is nothing that you should run behind them, right? You run behind them, but it is just not worthy of it. They are doing their own business. They are acting in the films. They are getting lots of brand endorsement. Filmmakers are making the money out of it, out of your madness, right? So start following the right people. Start following the right youth. Understood? Then MPSC exam, I'm not going to talk much detail, but only thing is MPSC is a state specific examination. There are different state level posts: deputy collector, DYSP, deputy superintendent of police, Tahsildar, NAB Tahsildar, forest officer, agriculture officer, police sub inspector. I would like to tell you, if you are very passionate for police job, then go for MPSC police sub inspector, because it is comparatively easy examination. Otherwise, you need to go for IPS, Indian Police Service, which is a little bit difficult one. So if you have a dream that you should become a Singham, a real life Singham, then you should give MPSC police sub inspector. Especially for girls, it is very easy, because competition is little bit less for girls for police sub inspector examination, right? And as far as MPSC exam is concerned, I will tell that thanks to our ministers, some ministers from Maharashtra, that because of their initiative, now in Maharashtra for girls, for women candidate, there is 33% reservation for MPSC, Maharashtra state level specific jobs. So girls, whoever is watching this webinar, you take the benefit of this. I have seen girls from engineering and pharmacy background. They are just running behind the private jobs and joining the jobs and then leaving the jobs, switching the jobs. And after marriage, after children, they are doing nothing. Just they are sacrificing their life for children, husband, in-laws, and families. So don't go like that, and you don't get anything out of that sacrifice. That is a thing. I have seen my students; they are sacrificing everything and just getting nothing out of that, right? So don't do that. Go for a government job. Go for a prestigious job. You will earn a respect. You will earn a respect, right? And you have been given 33% reservation. Why not to use that? Nowhere in the world, in no job, you are getting that reservation. Only in Maharashtra government, you are getting that reservation. Use that. Take that, because see, awareness is a problem. Talent is not a problem. See, a pharmacy girl, you are from a pharmacy background, you have got a talent, you have got everything, and you have got reservation also. Then there are very high chance that you can crack this examination. But only thing is that you are not aware of. You are in your own world, in your own cycle, and you are not aware of such great opportunities. You follow the crowd. People are falling into the well, and then behind that you are also falling into the well. That is a problem in today's youth. Okay. Then MPSC, just similar exam like UPSC prelims examination is same. Mains exam, of course, MPSC mains is different one. Group B is different. Group C is different. MPSC mains, obviously one difference in UPSC and MPSC is even MPSC mains is also objective and UPSC mains is subjective. That is the only difference between UPSC and MPSC mains, and their syllabus little bit different. Bank PO, I'm not going to talk much, but only one thing: if you think you want something very quick and something very stable in a very very less time, in a time span of 5 to 6 months, if you're saying, sir, I don't know anything, मुझे कोई भी जॉब चलेगा, मुझे खाली ऐसा चाहिए कि मैं 5-6 महीने पढ़ाई करूं, 5-6 महीने पढ़ाई करने के बाद छोटा सा कुछ सिलेबस में पढूं और मुझे 40,000 50,000 का जॉब लग जाए, then bank, public sector banks is the best option for you. I'm not talking about the private banks, right? Just Google it, State Bank of India salary structures. You'll be amazed to know that SBI salary package is 8 lakhs per annum to 13 lakhs per annum. See, तो आज की दुनिया में ना आपने कौन से फील्ड से ग्रेजुएशन किया है, और आप सी सॉरी टू से बिकॉज आइडियली बोलना नहीं चाहिए इस प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर, बट आई एम अ वेरी फ्रैंक वन. सी वॉट एवर आई टेल इट इज फॉर द वेलबींग ऑफ स्टूडेंट ओनली. हमेशा ऐसे होता है कि इंजीनियरिंग हो या फार्मेसी हो, उसमें से कुछ ऐसा परसेंटेज रहता है कि दे आर नॉट हैप्पी विद देयर करंट फील्ड. आई वाज फ्रॉम वन ऑफ देम. मैंने आई वाज इन अ मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग. इनफैक्ट मैंने जॉब भी किया महिंद्रा एंड महिंद्रा में, बट आई वाज नॉट हैप्पी इंटरनली विद माय फील्ड. ओके, मतलब हैप्पी था भी, हैप्पी नहीं भी था, आई डोंट नो व्हाट वाज दैट. बट मैं बोलना चाहूंगा कि if the students want, especially girls, because public sector banks is a good job for a good place for girls to work with, right? So I will tell that if you want a stable job, secured job, well paid job, and for that you don't have to study much, just a few subjects, 5 to 6 subjects, that too are very common subjects. I'll tell you the syllabus, and you can be working with SBI, State Bank of India, Reserve Bank of India, and public sector bank, nationalized banks, NABARD, etc., with a huge salary, around 40,000 to more than 1 lakh salary you'll be getting without work experience, without any good college academics. See, one benefit of a government job is your college academic doesn't matter over there. Also, your work experience doesn't matter. Whatever jobs I'm telling about is irrespective of your college academics and irrespective of your work experience. Where you are going to get such benefit? If a student is a 45% student, right, 50% student, not a very bad academics, year drops and all, still he can become officer in the government, right? So these are the benefit. RBI, you can go for RBI examination. The Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India is there. And see, this is a small syllabus for that. Maths, logic, English, current affairs, a very general syllabus, not a special. कोई भी कॉमर्स का या इकोनॉमिक्स का सब्जेक्ट नहीं है इसके अंदर. A very small syllabus, very short syllabus, जो आप वैसे भी आप अपने एप्टीट्यूड एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर करते हो. You know, pharmacy engineering final year for placement comes in a college, for their aptitude test is there. Anyway, you prepare these subjects for aptitude. तो बस that's it. Okay, तो if you think that चलो सर मुझे जल्दी से सेटल होना है लाइफ में, immediately I want something, then you can target for public sector bank exams. Staff Selection Commission exam is there. You might be knowing CBI, income tax enforcement. Madam will be talking about some pharmacy related jobs also. Food and Drug Authority of India is there, and then Intelligence Bureau is there, right? Forensic Department and all. Madam will be talking. Staff selection also has some categories of exams for that. But if you are thinking that to go in a central government, then this exam is there. This is a you can say बेरोजगारी है, unemployment है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, right? Government vacancies regularly आ रही है, and government vacancies are since last many months. Even in pandemic, governments are taking the examinations and filling the seats, right? So this is a Staff Selection Commission exam where you can get opportunity to work with the government of India. That is the best place to work with. बहुत अच्छा एक है, many facilities are there, and a very good work culture is nice. And so for every graduate, for 12th standard, for graduates, for engineers, for pharmacy graduates, opportunities are there in a central government. And one thing I would like to tell you, how many days a central and state government officer works. You'll surprised to know it is called as 6 months jobs and 12 months salary. What it is called as? It is called as 6 months jobs and 12 months salary. Surprising. Okay, so how it is possible? See, every Saturday, Sunday is a holiday. First, it was only for a central government. Now it is for state government also. Saturday, Sunday holiday, public leaves, sick leaves, casual leaves, medical leaves, blah, blah. All such leaves, if you're integrating, you need to work only for 180 to 185 days. And that too many unofficial holidays are there in India. Suppose a morcha is there or any season is there. It happens. So one of my student I asked, who was working in income tax Aikar Bhavan in CST. Okay, I asked him how many days you work. So he told that, sir, I actually work only for 165 to 166 days in one calendar year. So that's why it is called as 6 month jobs and 12 months salary. Okay, then railway jobs are there. If you're interested, you can go for railway jobs, technical, non-technical section. Public sector jobs, if you're interested, you can go for PSUs, BARC, ISRO. Depends on your field, which field you are from. Army Navy, let's not talk about much because anyways, talking some professional things, we will provide you a Google Classroom. mobile application. We also have a mobile app. We will be providing you the access for that. Lectures, notes, online tests, schedule, job updates, exam updates, all the things you'll be getting in our mobile application, as well as in our live lectures. Lectures are live, okay? Vacancies and other guidance will be there. Batch duration, every batch lasts for 1 to 1.5 years. Whenever you join, 1.5 years, you can attend the sessions, repeat sessions you can attend. Generally, small exams like public sector bank staff selection, 5 to 6 months batches are there. Big exams, civil services, 1 to 1.5 years batches are there, okay? uh, See, what we give extra, that is very important thing. So mindfulness coaching, see, that is a big USP. If you're going into the coaching classes or even in colleges, right? Definitely there are exceptions such as spoken gambit, and this is a very great. See, a small example. It is a very great. I really like the systematic approach of the college, because such kind of platform, webinar platform, I have not seen in any colleges. Almost in every week, I deliver 4 to 5 webinars in different engineering, management, and pharmacy colleges, but I have not seen such kind of systematic approach for webinars, professional approach for webinars. So you have trust that you are in a very good college with a very good management. So what extra thing we give is mindfulness coaching. This is very important. How come that Ira Singhal, who was a physically handicapped, get qualified for UPSC with All India ranking 1? How come Pranjal Patil, who was a blind student, blind girl, got qualified for UPSC IAS officer? How come Ansar Sheikh, who was struggling with poverty, whose father was struggling with poverty, cracked the UPSC in first attempt? How it is possible? It is only possible because of the mind programming. It is only possible. I'll give you an example of mind programming, not a good example, but a best example. Please, not a good example, but a best example. You might be knowing Ajmal Amir Kasab. Just 18-20 years of teenager, came in India, just created that, you can say, mass assassination, and killed police officers and all the system of our police department. How it was possible? How is the life of a general 18 to 20 years of old teenager? You know that life, you have lived that life. Movies, friends, girlfriend, boyfriends, enjoying the life, trips, picnics, right? Night outs. Exactly, right? Fun and all those things. And what was his life? How was it possible? Can you imagine 18 to 20 years of teenager doing such kind of mass assassination? It is only because of his mind was programmed by that his masters, by his masters, jihad and all those things you might be knowing. So that is a, you can say, power of mind programming. That was a negative example. Positive examples are also there. Sachin Tendulkar is again a positive example. In such a small age, in front of Waqar Yunis and you can say Wasim Akram, such a fast bowlers. That time speedometers was not there. Otherwise, their bowling would have been definitely 150 to 160 kilometers per hour. And he was just 14, 15 years of age. How he could face them? How he could do well in front of them? It is only because of mind programming. Right. Simple example. In first year of engineering, many students struggle, but after third year, final year, they get settled with the engineering or pharmacy. Why? Mind programming. Because first year, your mind was not ready to grasp that subject and to grasp that content. So mind programming is very important for academic and such competitive exams. We provide you the mind programming training. Let it be GPAT, let it be government job, or let it be anything. Memory techniques. I have written my own book on memory technique in 2019. And I have taken a training from Delhi for memory techniques. Spoken English, we give the training because we don't want our students just to crack the examinations. We want our students to be with a good soft skills. So we do provide spoken English training also. Soft skills training we also provide, how to interview skills and all other things, dressing sense and all. Open doubt solving at the end of a session. Google Meets is the platform. At the end, you can ask any doubts. Faculty will absolutely tackle your doubts at the end of a session. Google Class, if you don't have range or some issues, then we will provide you the recorded lectures also. Absolutely no problem in our app or maybe in Google Classroom. So this is all about it. One last thing I would like to tell you that about our fee structure and all. Definitely 1 week free demo lectures are there. Group has been, I guess, created by our coordinator. You will get a 1 week free of cost session for all. government jobs, UPSC, MPSC, public sector banks, you will get free of cost session. And for GPAT also, you will get a free sessions, 3 to 4 sessions you will get free. In that, you will get a proper direction how to study for all those subjects, right? Definitely fee structure is very less you compare with any coaching class or anything, because ours is a very big platform. All the colleges and all are with us, so we are keeping very nominal fees. And if you are enrolling some within 2 days or one time payment, there are definitely huge discounts are there. It is exception for bank, MBA, railway staff selection. That is only exception for that. Understood. So thank you very much. And if you want to contact me, this is my contact number. Please don't call, because generally I'm in webinars or in lectures only. Just drop me a WhatsApp message, then our counselor will do your counseling. Okay. So thank you very much, and thankful for this opportunity. I hope I did not bore you, and you got something new thing to learn. So thank you very much, and thank you management of Kokon Gyanpit. Now, Pooja madam will take ahead this webinar for GPAT examination. Okay, so I invite Pooja ma'am for the GPAT. Yes, madam, you are there.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
First of all, good morning to all the faculty, and thanks to Kokan Gyanpit Gadkari College of Pharmacy and Research for giving me such a good opportunity to talk in front of you. So today we are going to discuss about the GPAT preparation tips. So I am sharing my screen. First of all, I will give my introduction. My name is Pooja Gadkari. I am a research scholar and I am pursuing PhD. I have done M.Pharm in pharmaceutics and I have 2 years of teaching experience. And I am also a
Excuse me,
coordinator
ma'am.
for. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Just make it full screen the way you did yesterday.
Yes, yes, sir.
Right, right side bottom.
Yes.
Thank you.
I am also a coordinator for GPAT at Asha Competitive Careers. So we will discuss whole about the GPAT. GPAT is actually a graduate pharmacy aptitude test. It's a national level entrance exam for entry in the M.Pharm. Like you have to give up. It is conducted by AICT, which is All India Council for Technical Education, and as per directions of MHRD, the test is conducted by national testing agencies. So GPAT examination, the duration of exam is 3 hours. The exam mode will be computer based. It's an online based exams, and eligibility criteria is you have passed B.Pharm or you are a B.Pharm final year student can appear in this examination. The total number of questions will be 125, and the type of pattern will be MCQs, multiple choice questions. The marking scheme will be the correct response will be 4 marks for each correct answer, and for incorrect answer you will cut off 1 mark. The maximum marks will be 500. The test is on last week of January 2021. Then what is the syllabus for GPAT? See, the GPAT examinations have two types of subjects, like major subjects and minor subjects. And the whole which you study in B.Pharm 1 to 4 years, that is coming in the GPAT examination. So the major subjects are pharmacology, pharmaceutics, pharmacognosy, chemistry, analysis, and organic chemistry. And the minor subjects are biochemistry, biotech, microbiology, human anatomy and physiology, and management studies. So if you want to just select, then you should go with the major subjects like pharmacology and pharmaceutics and all. And if you want to score good marks and a good rank, you should go with the biochemistry, that is a minor subjects and all. Okay, so you have to select good books, good study material, and these are the very important at initial stage of GPAT preparation. Means you have to choose good books, like for pharmacology you can choose Tripathi book, pharmaceutics, pharmacognosy you can choose Kokate books and all. Then you can start from the basic chapters. The basic chapters for pharmacology is like CNS, ANS, and for pharmaceutics it will be like dosage form designs, pharmacognosy, you should go firstly with the alkaloid, glycosides and all. Then keep one book as a standard and add to it points from the others. Means for pharmacology, if you choose Tripathi book, then it is your standard book. Then you will go through the other chapters or other books and all, and you can also go with our study material which will be provided to you during the course. Then you should prepare your own notes, charts and tables. Then why should you choose GPAT? Because it will be a good opportunity to get admission in the government aided colleges like IIT, BHU, BITS Pilani, and you will get the scholarship stipend of 12,400. Okay. Then you can try for NIPER examination, which are the India's premier institute for research. Then and if you are research oriented, you can get admission in the PhD. You can also get financial assistance for PhD also on the basis of GPAT scorecard. You can take admission just after your PG. Scorecard will be valid for 3 years. Then you can also go for the JRF, that is Junior Research Fellowships. You can also join projects like pharmaceutical sciences. Then pharmacist examinations. Every year, Railway is conducting pharmacist examinations, and there are many state level government hospitals are also there. If you get qualified in GPAT, then your chances for qualifying pharmacist will be more. Okay. Then you can also go for the MTech also. Then how to prepare? It will be based on the multiple choice questions. So go with the concept of each topic. Okay. Then the preparation plan will be like 4 to 8 months, and hardly 6 months are there for your examination. Then it is a good idea to make a timetable and formulate it into your daily tasks. Then create your own plan daily and weekly wise. It should be include syllabus completions, revision regularly, and practice online tests. Once you have set your daily, weekly, and monthly targets, you will see a better results from some amount of efforts. Then try to solve various previous year's questions in the given time limit. Then for the subjects like pharmacognosy, you can make your friends group, and you can also study in group, because group study is very beneficial for you for pharmacognosy like subjects. Then do not make any wild guess, as there is a negative marking. You should not go with any guesses. Then we can see the cutoff of the previous years. Then we can see that the cutoff is going increasing year after year. In 2013, the general category cutoff is 145, and for ST/SC it was 100. In the year 2014, it was 125, which is down, and in the same 15, it's also 125, 16, 115, and 17, it was 113. Then year 18, 137, year 19, it was 141. Then in the current year 2020, the general cutoff was 163, OBC was 131, SC was 103, ST was 76, then EWS was 104. Means it year after year the cutoff is increasing, so you have to study hard and hard. Then what should be your approach towards the examination? You have to follow your plan to achieve the goals. Start your preparation with an easy and important subjects. Means which subject you would like to complete first. Like if you want to complete first pharmacology, then you can go with first only that. If you like sutics, then you can also go with the sutics first. Then read topic wise to complete the entire subjects. Make a short note for each topic that covers all the important points. You should make a very good chart, and you can also hang it on your room, or make a short note for each topic that covers all the important points. Revise your notes regularly and complete the subject. Then after completion of one topic, try to solve at least 25 questions and make your own effort to make questions. Okay. Then when you will complete all the topics, then you should make a like you can also try for any test, online test and all that. Okay. Then you may encounter many disappointments, but be strong. Tell yourself that I am good enough. I will try again and again. Then how to prepare for GPAT 2021? Targeting the exam is 6 months hardly, and you have to keep 1.5 months at least for revision, attempt, tests. They are very important. Then test series will be like topic wise, subject wise, full length test. Student can see their scores and analysis with the help of it, decide which subjects need more improvement to perform their better in the test. Then government and public, I can also talk about after your B Farm. You can also go with these government sector examinations like drug inspector, drug controller officers, drug analyst, pharmacist, SSC CGL, narcotics inspector. In the every 5 years, SSC CGL actually they conduct the narcotic inspector post. Then what are the facilities if you get selected in the government exam? Social prestige, study leave, lifetime pension, superb accommodation, safety, servants, cooks, job security, lifetime pension, and other recruitment benefits are also there. Then, what is drug inspector? A drug inspector is a professional in the field of pharmacy who is an expert in monitoring and executing efficiency, safety, quality, and usefulness of drugs from the production stage to the final stage. To become a drug inspector, candidates are required to go through the selection process conducted by various other like UPSC, SSC, and other state also conduct their examinations. Those who make it to the selection process can live a great professional life with a highest paying job. Then what are the eligibility? Minimum age is 21 years and maximum age is 30 years, and relaxation for girls and women's category. Then educational qualification will be candidates are usually required to hold a degree in pharmacy, degree with specialization in microbiology or clinical pharmacology. Then you should have a 18 months of working experience in pharmaceutical industry. Then selection process will be based on the UPSC, SSC, and other state level examinations. Then what is the salary status? Uh, a drug inspector or any other government exam, you can able to earn more than 40,000. This is the basic salary. Then subjects are general knowledge and current affairs, aptitude, reasoning, history, geography, mental ability, political sciences. Then pharmacology and medicinal chemistry, pharmacognosy, pharmaceutics, forensic pharmacy is the main part comes in the drug inspector examination because at least 40% questions will be there from the forensic pharmacy subject. Okay. Then pharmacy analysis, microbiology, then exam pattern will be like notification. You will get the notification from the website. Eligibility criteria, main and examination, interview, then document verification, and there will be your final result. Then what is drugs control organization in India? It is of two parts: CDSCO, that is central level, and state drugs standard control organization, which will be based on the state level. Then its headquarter is on FDA Bhavan, Kotla Road, New Delhi. It has 6 zonal offices, 4 subzonal offices, and 13 port offices, and 7 labs across the country. Then we can see the through Indian map. We can see the zonal offices. Okay, the first zonal is the main part is on Ghaziabad, North Zone. Then West Zone, Mumbai. South Zone, Chennai. East Zone, Kolkata. Then there are new zonal offices to Ahmedabad and Hyderabad. And sub-zonal offices 5, port offices, airport 7, labs are 6. Then main functions of CDSCO: regulatory control over the import of new drugs and clinical trials, quality control of drugs imported, exercised by port officers, drugs testing labs, they test the samples. Then central drug laboratories, the first is at Kolkata. Their main role is to analyze quality control of drugs and cosmetics. CDTL, which is in Chennai, its main role is research and analysis of drugs and cosmetics. CDTL Hyderabad engaged in testing, research and analysis of drugs and cosmetics. CDTL Mumbai, testing of imported drugs and formulations. Then regional drug testing laboratories at at Guwahati to assist the CDSCO for testing of drugs and cosmetics. Regional drug testing labs at Chandigarh engage in analysis of drugs and cosmetics. Then central drug labs at Kasoli engaged in testing of vacancies. And the main is IPC, Indian Pharmacopoeia. Uh, they develop the monographs of drugs including API, excipients and dosage form and updated on the regular basis. Then what will be our facility for classroom? You will be given Google Classroom for live lectures, updates about government jobs, online tests, lectures, schedules. Then guidance will be given to you for vacancies and filling form and other helps. Then it will be a mindfulness coaching, memory techniques, doubt solving and other end of the lectures. Thank you. If you have any doubt, student, you can ask me in the comment section.
So, dear participants, if you have any query, if you have any question on today's webinar topic, then please post it in the chat box. So, we'll wait for 1 minute.
Yes.
For any question or for any query. Then later on, if there is no any question, then we'll conclude.
Of course.
So there is one question,
Hmm.
and here it is in front of you.
Yes, so ma'am, you can tell.
See, for drug inspector, there are various kind of examinations like UPSC, SSC level examinations, and also for your state level, like your MPSC, Maharashtra PSC will conduct the drug inspector examination for Maharashtra state. Okay, so likewise, you will get the notification if there is any post. Every year, UPSC conduct the examination.
Okay. Can I attempt government exam? Can I attempt
No,
GPAT exam in TY for experience?
See, if you are a B Farm final year student, then you can attempt the examination, not for the
Third
experience.
year,
No, third year.
third year they cannot attempt.
No, no, sir. Final year and GPAT pass out candidates.
See, if you want to take an experience, what you can do, you can test series. We have a test series, so you can join that test series and you can take as many experiences as you want.
yeah.
Right? Simple as that. It is just like you have to be honest with yourself. That time, anyways, it is online test. Automatically after time zone, the window will get off and you will get your score. So that is the way you can have your own self preparation for that experience.
Okay, so there is
Yes.
no any question. So I think we'll conclude the session.
Okay.
So thank you, both of you. That is Vaibhav sir and Pooja madam, for delivering such nice information on government as well as public sector jobs, and also the information regarding the GPAT examination. Of course, it is beneficial for our students. Of course, the information is provided on the internet, but if someone give the seminar or someone deliver a webinar on that particular topic, then student get lot of things from that person. So thank you both of you. So it's a great honor and a privilege to propose vote of thanks on behalf of entire fraternity of Kokan Canpit around the Pharmacy and Research Institute on this one-day webinar on how to crack GPAT and prestigious government and public sector jobs. First and foremost, I would like to thank Mr. Vaibhav Patil sir and Mrs. Pooja Gadkari madam for being delivering such a nice information on how to crack GPAT as well as public sector jobs. So thank you sir and thank you madam for your contribution and spending time for this one-day national webinar. Next, my sincere thanks to our management and our beloved principal, Dr. Mohan Kare sir, for giving the opportunity to organize this webinar. Last but not in the least, I thank to all the participants and the delegates for their active participation. So, thank you, one and all. So, herewith, we'll conclude the session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.